guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mia and welcome to my Queenie corner of the internet. I am doing a small business favorites video today. I want to talk about all of my favorite products, what I've been loving this year. I've always loved watching these videos. Like when I was younger, I would love watching like the beauty influencers or like the beauty YouTubers doing this. I actually just watched Kayla's video this morning and she did this video, and I have been planning on filming this video for a while now for Vlogmas, but like I haven't got around to it because if you guys have been watching the vlogs, Vlogmas is going a little bit chaotic this season, so things have just been literally frazzle-dazzled all over the place. So I want to talk about all of my favorite products and things from different categories revolving my small business and some self-care stuff and just my favorite products from 2024. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. So let's start off with some of my office essential favorite things. I have my phone, and so I'm reading off my phone, and I don't have all the products with me, so, or like some of them are not like accessible because I just plug them back in. So I'll put photos of them on the screen, and a lot of the things, if I can link them, will be linked in the description on my Amazon storefront or just the link to the product. So let's begin. The first thing that I've really been loving, and honestly I've been loving it since I got it, has been my Munbin thermal label printer. This thing is actually the best thing on the planet. I love getting to print shipping labels so easily with it. It does so much more than just print shipping labels though. It prints packaging stickers, stickers for products, labels, like literally everything. They have so many different types of labels, different types of stickers. They have the 4x6, the regular ones. They also have pink ones, white ones. Like, it's so versatile. They have newer ones now that don't even need to be plugged into your computer. It's just Bluetooth. I have the original one, or like one of the original ones that you plug into the wall and then plug into your computer, but it still works amazing. I love it. It's pink, and also it requires no ink, so that's also a plus. I don't have to buy ink for that thing because ink can get expensive. I would know because my printer takes expensive ink, and it's tough. Getting to print hundreds and hundreds of shipping labels a year with absolutely no ink is so amazing. Then my next thing is my paper trimmer. I love using this. This is actually the same paper trimmer that I bought back in 2020. I've been using it for almost 5 years. Isn't that crazy? It is the Amazon Basics one. I do want to invest into a better and bigger paper trimmer, so I'm gonna actually be buying one. But this thing has lasted so long. I've never replaced the blade. Probably should have. It's never broken. It has literally stood the test of time, and it's for that reason that I'm adding this into this video, because that thing is, like, I swear, indestructible. Okay, I've dropped it. I thought I'd broken it before, but it doesn't break, okay? It is indestructible. Then one of my more recent purchases, but something that I've been really loving, has been my little air purifier for my office. So I do a lot of fiber work, so sewing and punch needle, and so there's a lot of like dust particles that come up in the air. I also have cats, so there's cat hair everywhere all the time. This air purifier has been really, really amazing, and this one in specific is more of like a smaller space one. Definitely should have got the bigger one for this room, but anyway, this one actually has a little place where you can add a drop of essential oils, and it will kind of like diffuse the air with that essential oil smell, which is so nice, and it really makes my room smell fresh. I actually have the essential oil. I'll show you which one I have. The one that I'm using right now is from Sage, and it's called Sweet Sheets. This is actually the one that I use on my dryer balls for my clothes in the dryer, but I love the smell so much. It's just so fresh and clean, and so after I clean my office, usually I'll put a few drops in the air purifier, and it just makes it smell so good in here. Another thing that I love for my office is my iPad stand. I have a pink like aluminum one, and I've used this one I think again since 2020. I love having it. It's great to prop up my iPad. It's great for angling it when I'm drawing, and it's really good on my neck. I find that when I draw with my iPad flat, it really does hurt my neck a little bit, especially if I'm at my desk. So this is amazing. I love it. It's very sleek, it's very thin, it's very light, and it just goes with me everywhere I go. And honestly, I couldn't draw or watch videos without it because seriously, it's amazing for my neck. Then another thing for my office is the IKEA pegboard. I love this pegboard. I have 3 pegboards, and they're not all on my wall, but I love them so much. I use actually the brown one for my market displays now, and then I use the white ones in my office. Right now, it's kind of like my sewing pegboard, but I love them for so many things, displaying products like wristlets, air fresheners, so many different things. They have so many different like attachments, like little drawers, little trays, and you can just put so much on these pegboards, and they're just so amazing. You can also hang them up on your wall with command strips, and that way you don't have to drill any holes. I hate drilling holes in the wall because my mom has yelled at me all my life for putting holes in the wall when I was younger, so I have a fear of the drill now. So I use command hooks for pretty much everything. But anyway, I love the pegboards. They're so amazing, versatile, and very inexpensive, and they just add a little oomph to your office space. And really utilizing wall space is something that helps when you have a smaller space and a smaller office if you're interested in some tidbits for your office organization. And then the last thing for kind of like office desk essentials is my acrylic monitorizer. This thing is so amazing. Again, on my neck, I have a lot of serious neck issues because I do a lot of like hunched over work. So finding ways to be more ergonomic in my office is definitely a priority for me. So this acrylic desk monitor is from Amazon and it's so amazing. It looks so sleek and clean. I do love a good wood look, but there's just something about the acrylic riser that just makes my desk so much cuter. And also because I have a pink computer and like I have a lot of color in my office, sometimes having something just really like neutral and clear is just nice. So that's also good. It also makes more space on my desk for my keyboard to slide under, and then I can draw, work right on my desk without everything being in the way. Now let's move on to bookshelf decor. So this is not really like an office or slash small business thing, but I do have a lot of bookshelves in here clearly, and I like to decorate them and sometimes just make them more functional. So the first thing is using your books as decor. So this is, again, not really something that like is an actual product, but if you have books and you love to read, try using some of your books as office decor. I think it just adds a little like extra pizzazz in the room, and I've done it in a lot of places. So like on my shelf that I use for like my cameo and storing book sleeves, I have a bunch of books that I use as decor. I have a pink book stack, and then I have some little trinkets on top. I also have books like on my shelf that are color coded, and I just literally have books everywhere in my office, and it's just a cute way to kind of add a touch of reading into your office and just make it more fun. It's also a way to store your books without having them on an actual bookshelf because my bookshelves are getting full. Another thing are HomeSense crates, or just those foldable, collapsible crates in general. I got a lot of mine at HomeSense and also on Amazon, but they're really amazing. I found these really miniature ones at Michael's as well. I just love folding crates. I think that they're so amazing, not just for your office, but also for markets, and you're able to collapse them so that they're flat, and it's really good for packing away stuff, but it's also really good for organizing stuff in your office. They come in so many different sizes and colors, so you can really match the aesthetic of your office, but also be functional at the same time, which is literally my office motto. It's be cute, but functional, because around here we can't waste no time, okay? And then lastly is Michael's clearance flowers, okay? Do not sleep on the clearance section at Michael's. They have seasonal clearance like flower sales, and all of the flowers are fake. Well, like in the fake flower section. Do they even have real flowers? I don't know. Anyway, fake flower section, they always have clearance, especially right after spring and summer. You better go to Michael's and get that 80, 60, 70% off on all those flowers, because they're expensive. Tell me why a bouquet of flowers could be like $40, and they're fake, they're plastic. So get them on clearance, okay? Do not buy them full price. I don't buy them full price. That's what I'll do. I use the Michael's flowers for photo shoots, props, in my office as decor. I use them literally for everything. So don't buy them full price, get them on clearance. Thank me later. Now let's talk about my cozy office outfits, because I'm in my office literally 95% of my life, and I like to be cozy, and I also like to be cute. So let me tell you some of the cute outfits that I like wearing, or just some of the cute essentials that I love wearing at work. And yeah, so my first thing are my cargo sweatpants from Aritzia. Now those slay every time. I look good in them. They're also really soft and comfortable, and they're also basically like the perfect length for me. I am, I think, like 5'5", 5'6". I've been saying I'm 5'7.5" for my whole life, but anyway, apparently I'm not. I love the cargo sweat just because they're so comfy, they're easy to put on, and they're just a staple, okay? I love working in sweatpants because I am a cozy girly, like I said, and literally any type of high quality sweatpant basic is gonna be my best friend, and it might be yours too, so definitely give them a try. You don't have to buy them from Aritzia either. You can get cargo sweatpants at Costco, Walmart, like literally anywhere. Now, I also love funky socks. I have very cold feet. That's funny. I have cold feet, so I love wearing funky socks, cozy socks, fuzzy socks, literally any kind of socks. You'll probably find them in my drawer. I love getting socks from American Eagle from little cute small business stores. I also get a lot of my socks from Chapters or Indigo. They used to have lots of socks, but now they don't have that many socks anymore. But anyway, fuzzy socks, cozy socks, it's a way to bring a little bit more funkiness and pizzazz to your day, but also keep your toes warm, because in the wintertime, it does get cold here, especially in the summer with the AC. I also really love Birkenstocks for in my office. Now, I don't wear these very often, but at the beginning of the year, I was wearing my clogs, like my Birkenstock clogs for, or what are they called? Bostons? I think Bostons. I was wearing them in my office to work, and they are really good for like supporting your feet, especially if you're doing a lot of standing. It's really good for your back as well. So I recommend getting any kind of like comfortable shoe if you're standing a lot or walking around a lot in your office. Definitely invest in a good quality shoe. It's kind of weird to have shoes on in your house. I mean, at least for me, but it definitely helps my back and my feet. So again, any way to be ergonomic and just save my body the pain, I will do. Now, let's move on to my favorite tech, okay? I have bought a lot of tech this year and spent way too much money on devices. So let's go over my favorite things tech-wise. I really love, this is like the only thing that I'm going to show you guys just because it's right beside me, but my Moth tripod, okay, this is not sponsored. I love this thing. I talk about it so much, but genuinely, this is my favorite thing ever, okay? Let me show you guys why I love this thing so much. It is the best thing. It's MagSafe. I have a MagSafe case. You can also get the Moth MagSafe case that's like invisible MagSafe. I have one, but I dropped my phone too many times, so now it's all damaged. Anyway, it just snaps right onto your phone and it turns your phone literally into a tripod. You can use this to film short form content, to film literally any kind of content, packaging content, YouTube videos. If you just rotate this to the side, you can film YouTube videos. This is also really good if you like to watch TV and eat. If you like to literally watch anything and do anything, so that you can have it propped up and you can see what you're doing or what you're watching. This thing is so amazing. I use it to shoot content in public and do content videos and photos for launches. Literally a lifesaver. Then another tech purchase that I loved this year was my AirPod Maxes. Now, I was an AirPod Max hater, okay? I thought they were really ugly until I put them on at Apple one day and I was like, oh, they're actually kind of cute. And so I love mine. I have these little clear protective things that I put on the outside of them, and then also like a silicone pink thing to make it pink because everything I own has to be pink. And I just love them. The noise cancellation is absolutely amazing. I love how they don't squish my head. And because I wear glasses, so the adjustable like length of it is really good. And it also just doesn't give me a headache. If I wear them for like 5 hours, they start to give me a headache, but I feel like with any headphones, they would start to do that. Honestly, they're just so comfortable. The sound is really great, and my favorite feature is the noise cancellation, just because I do a lot of things that are loud, like sewing, for example, and I want to still watch my videos and stuff, so usually I'll put my headphones on and just lock in, okay? Plus they're cute, so we love. And then I also talked about this in a studio vlog, but I love the Samsung T9 SSD. If you edit YouTube videos or like content in general, this SSD hard drive, external hard drive, whatever you want to call it, is so good. I've used a few hard drives in the past and this one tops every single hard drive. I love how small it is. It's so portable and literally it's just the most amazing thing ever. And you can get so many different storage types. I have the 1 terabyte, but I think I'm going to invest into the larger size. I think they have 5 terabyte. So if they do, I'm going to splurge. This wasn't really expensive. I think it was like 220 bucks for the 1 terabyte, but it is so useful and you will not regret purchasing this because it would save your life, okay? Now for sewing. My favorite sewing supplies. The first one is my Amazon guide bar. I love having a guide bar. I can't use it right now because I broke my sewing machine, so hopefully when I get a new sewing machine, I'll be able to use it again. But the guide bar helps so much when you're quilting stuff, and because I am not the person that wants to sit here and draw lines for days, so if I draw the first X line, then I can just go in and measure out how far away I want each line to be, and I can set the guide bar and then just quilt my little heart away, and it makes sewing just so much easier and more efficient, especially when I'm going to be making a whole bunch of sleeves for launches and stuff like that. It's just really useful. It would be great if I didn't break my sewing machine so I could actually use it, but it is what it is. Another thing that I like to use is the seam measuring tool. I bought this on Amazon, but this is really helpful for measuring the flaps. So like for example, my pockets, I have a 1-inch flap that I fold over so that they're all the same size and I don't have like mismatched pocket sizes. This just really helps. It also makes a really clean fold and I just love it. It's so useful and it makes sewing the flaps over and pressing them just so much easier. I also really love the Amazon non-slip sewing rulers. I really want to get a longer one and a bigger one, but I have two already. One is a 12-inch and one is an 18-inch, and they're just really amazing. They're non-slip, so they work super well. The ones at Fabricland, I don't even remember, I think is it Omni Grip? I cannot remember the brand. All I know is that the 12-inch ruler is like 40 bucks and I was not about to pay that. So on Amazon, I think they're like 20 bucks, okay, for the long ruler, the 18-inch, and they're amazing. So if you're looking to get sewing rulers and you want the non-slip ones, definitely check out Amazon. They have like a bunch of different rulers, and having a bunch of different sizes of sewing rulers helps tremendously. Now let's talk about some shipping supplies that I really love this year. So I really love to have cute poly mailers. I know many other business owners love to do that too. So I get my poly mailers from Small Business Supply Co. That's mainly where I get them from. They also used to have tissue paper. I don't think they do anymore, but that's where I get my Sprinkles tissue paper from. So if you ever wonder where I get that from, that's where I get it from. I also really love Stamp Camp's shipping poly mailers. She's so cute. She is one of my queens. I love her so much. And yeah, so she has a bunch of shipping supplies as well. I also really love my branded rigid mailers from Vistaprint. I designed the pattern on the front, which is my Blush Designs Co pattern, and I got them printed with Vistaprint, and I love them so much. They're great for shipping things that can't be bent, and the quality is just amazing, and I love them so much. I also really love the pink tissue paper that I bought from Creative Bag Co, and they're actually a Canadian company, local to me actually. Well, not local, they're like 45 minutes away from me, but near me. So I really love their paper, their tissue paper, their wrapping paper. Like they have a bunch of packaging supplies and just supplies in general for small businesses. So I love them. That's also where I get my crinkle paper from, another packaging favorite. Now let's talk about my book favorites, because last but not least, we have to talk about books, okay? I'm gonna find a way to talk about books in every video. I've been loving book sleeves. I couldn't not self-promote something because duh. But anyway, I've been loving my book sleeves. I use them for everything. Every time I make a new pattern or a new style, I have to use it for myself. So I love them. It keeps my books safe in transit. If you want to see my bag right now, my bag has so much crap in it. Literally, I have things like screwdrivers, pens, papers, gum, candy. Like there's just so much stuff in my purse that if I put a book in there, which I need to bring a book everywhere I go, it's gonna get wrecked. The pages are gonna get ripped, and if I put my Kindle in there, the screen is gonna get wrecked. So I love having a sleeve for my stuff. I've been really loving the sleeves, and so I had to throw them in here. I've also really loved a clear Kindle case. I love putting stickers on everything, but I really hate sticking them on things because I have sticker commitment issues. So I love having a clear case so I can just put the stickers inside the case and not actually take off the back of them so they're not actually stuck. And I love just having to display stickers. I also love getting to change them out every single month with the seasons or with whatever vibe I'm feeling. It's really fun. It's also a fun way to showcase my stickers that I make and also just showcase stickers in general. Another thing that's really not like a book favorite, but it's more so like a home favorite, but it coincides with reading, is my Hatch alarm clock. It actually has like a reading light built into it, so like it's like a light setting, and I love doing that in the nighttime when I want to read a physical book but I don't want to turn the big light on. I also don't have lamps in my room. That's like my only lamp. And I also love the Hatch alarm clock just in general. It's so amazing because it definitely helps me wake up smoothly. I mean, I actually don't even wake up with my alarm clock. I wake up before it because of the cats, but on the days that I do wake up or sleep through the cats, I love the alarm clock. It's such a less abrupt way of waking me up, and I just love the light settings, the sound settings. I just think it's such a peaceful way to wake up, especially when it's dark outside. Just so nice when it slowly just turns bright and it's like the sun is rising, except the sun is actually not rising because there's no sun outside. Well, now that I've talked your ear off about all of my favorite things from this year, let me know one of your small business favorites or just one of your favorite products in general, and let's talk about all of our favorite things from the year, because I would love to get some recommendations for products that I haven't even heard about and use them for next year. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys did enjoy, and if you did, please make sure to leave a like and don't forget to subscribe so you can join the Queenie community and stay tuned with all of the weekly studio vlogs that I post and also the small business tips and tricks videos that I try to post every single week. So again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye!